Hello YouTube, my name is Venator, and in today's guide video, I'm going to be taking you guys through the fastest way to get out of North Lake. And why are we talking about the fastest way to get out of North Lake? Well, that's all due to the addition of the Prime system. If you watched my guide video, you'll know that you have to hit a sanctuary as one of the main requirements. And, well, there's not really one close here at North Lake. So to me, it's crucial to get out of this area as fast as possible. The first thing you want to do when you spawn in is look around, see if you can find some schooling fish for the road. This makes the journey and your early part of your life a lot easier. Having a fish and then carrying it for 7 minutes, like if you remember from my guide video, is a great way to keep your diet up and your hunger. One fish can basically fill you all the way back up from an empty stomach, and it will keep that A diet from hitting 0, causing you to go infertile. And to save on time, I've sped up some of the swimming parts, and I'm just going to hit on the important parts of this journey. Getting out of North Lake is pretty straightforward. I've made a couple of videos on this in the past, and if you're an experienced Dino player, then you probably already know this. This guide is really just to help new players to the game that don't quite understand the Prime requirements in the Elder system. This kind of ties into my Prime guide video because I think it's important to get down to Delta and knock out all these things early. Like I said in that video, you want to hit your migration zones and patrol zones as fast as possible, and Delta is the most dangerous part of the map. So if you were able to get out of North Lake fast and get down Delta all the way to Center Swamps and hit the Sanctuary, well, that's basically all of your requirements right there. I always do one more courtesy lap up Delta and hit the other patrol zones, but after that, you're absolutely finished. You don't have to do any more migration zones, patrol zones, and it's pretty much just live as you will and play it safe while you grow. But anyway, once you get to this first waterfall with this really big log, make sure you go down the left side. No matter what size of Dino you are, you can go down this left side. Just fall from ledge to ledge, making sure you don't take any too big of drops or miss a ledge and go down into the water. If you're too big and make this jump from the top all the way down, you will definitely die. As a baby though, you can kind of just send it. As you can see, it's very deep, so you don't have a lot to worry about. And here's the twist with this North Lake guide. Instead of going around and walking down the edge of the cliff like I did in the last one, as a baby, you can just send it right off the waterfall. And even though I take some damage here, I don't get put to wounded. I've made this jump at least 4 or 5 times now, and this is the most damage I've taken doing it. The last time, I typically go off a little more left than that, and I either take no damage or very little damage. But just remember, you can only make that jump if you are extremely small, a fresh spawn like I am here. If you weigh any more than a fresh spawn and you've been growing for 30 minutes or an hour, you're definitely going to want to take the safe path like I did in my last North Lake video. Once you get into Hollow Falls, you're going to want to take the right side. Keep going down this section of river and keep going. You'll pass this tree and you'll see this big green rock on your left. Follow that, go past it. Once you've passed it, you'll see this set of trees up on your left. This is where we're going to head to. Once you get to these trees, you're going to want to take a hard left. You can't really tell that there's a path there from the river, but I promise. Just follow the way I'm going and you'll find it. You'll see this big rock on my right, and that can be used as an indicator too. Once you're here, you're going to want to make your way, keep running down this. But be careful. it can be a little tricky, as you're gonna get to see me do here. I was being a little careless since this was for a guide video, and well, I accidentally took a little dip. I thought this was gonna kill me, but hey, that's the fastest way down if you want to try it. But really, I would not recommend that. Take it safe and take it slow. I'm kind of speeding through this because I was doing it for the guide purposes and I didn't want to take a lot of time, but it's definitely worth watching where you're going. And there you have it. We have reached the river delta. All you have to do now is just finish this run and get down into the river. Get your stamina back and continue on your way, getting those patrol zones and migration zones. And like I said, I recommend heading to swamp and hitting the middle swamp migration zone and getting in there and hitting the sanctuary. You can get down there pretty quick, especially when you're this small. You don't have a whole lot of reason to stop. I hope you guys enjoyed this guide video. We'll see you all next time, and happy hunting.